everybody, welcome back to Country Girl. My name is Kathy Jarvis, and today it's rather cold outside and it's been raining, and it's a perfect day to be in the kitchen and actually cooking up a good old-fashioned meal for my family. And what I'm going to fix today is oven pot roast, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. We start off with a beautiful pot roast. Okay, we're going to start with this beautiful pot roast. We will set the oven to 375, and I'm going to use my cast iron oven skillet today. So the first thing I'm going to do is wash my hands. You always want to start with clean hands. Unwrap the meat, start your skillet, get it heating up. I like to have my cast irons fairly hot before I get started. This is a 2.5 pound roast. Beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. First thing I'm going to do is season it. Now I've got a teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of pepper, which I'm going to rub into the roast on both sides. And you don't have to use it all, but you probably will. Next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of olive oil to my skillet, which should be heating up nicely. Add about a tablespoon or two in here. And then just put your roast in, and we're going to brown it on both sides first. And that will take about 5 minutes per side. After your meat has seared on both sides, make sure it's nice and brown on both sides. What you do is add 4 cups of beef broth. Now I like to warm mine up and have it hot before I put it into my hot skillet, just so it doesn't shock the skillet. It should cover about halfway up on your steak. Reduce your heat to medium. Okay, what I also like to add is a half a teaspoon of crushed rosemary, a half a teaspoon of ground thyme, and since I have my dried onions, I'm putting 1/4 cup of dried onions into this, plus a bay leaf. So I'm just going to mix that in with the broth. Now the last thing I add is 3/4 cup of red wine vinegar. You can add less if you want less. I'm running low on it, so it's only going to be a half a cup. cover this with a nice tight fitting lid and put that in your oven, which was preheated to 350. I need pot holders, oven's hot. Check it in an hour to see if you need to add more broth to it or not. This will take anywhere from 3.5 to 4 hours to cook. You notice that we didn't put any vegetables in it yet. Okay, and place this in the oven for an hour and a half, and then I'll check it and make sure it doesn't need any more water. Reduce the temperature to 350 and leave it go for another hour, and then put the vegetables in. Okay, it's been 2.5 hours, so we're going to open up our oven and bring our pot roast out. Now this is on a cast iron skillet, so it makes it super hot. So I do not place it on a cold stove, nor do I place it on a cold counter. I place it on top of a towel. That way it doesn't come in cold contact with anything and break anything. Remember, this is super hot, so be careful when you open it. Open it so that the steam goes away from you. And by this time, you should have to add a little bit of water. It should have cooked down pretty much. So bring your water level back up and put in your vegetables. Now I'm using a potato per person that I'm planning on serving, plus a carrot per person. And put that around the side of your steak. And I like to lift the steak up just a bit to make sure there's moisture underneath of it and it's not sticking anywhere. And remember, cast iron does hold on to heat, so don't grab the handle like I almost did. At this point, we'll check the water level again, put the lid back on, and put it back in the oven for 45 minutes. If you like this video, smash the thumbs up button and let me know comments below if you liked the recipe or tried the recipe. Also, if you like to see more recipes using the products from the homestead, let me know that also. And please share this with your video with your friends and subscribe to the channel. And remember, always to dream big and follow that dream. Bye.